All right, friends, it's vocabulary time once again. This is class 7 of module 1, going through the vocabulary from Basics of Biblical Greek, chapter 11, here for Biblical Greek Made Easy. Let's get into it. Ha-adelphos, brother. Think of the city of Philadelphia. We call it the city of brotherly love because phileo is the Greek noun meaning love or friendship, and adelphos is brother. So that's where we get that term. On here, look at this one. I put the translation for you up right away because it's untranslatable. It's kind of tricky in that sense. This particle, and by the way, you'll notice this showing up attached to other words like eon, which you already know, has this sort of feature as well. But this is used to make a definite statement contingent. For example, taking who and making it whoever, or whom and making it whomever, something like that, okay? So just know this. I always suspected that this would be confusing for students, but they actually tend to love this word because anytime it comes up on like a vocabulary test or something, they just get to write untranslatable next to it and they get it right, which is kind of fun. So this is a weird one, but just be aware that this particle plays a role like this. Ha-aner, man, male, or husband. Okay. Notice that this is a third declension noun, and the genitive here is andros. Notice it's dropping some consonants there, which we want to know are part of the root, even though they don't show up in the nominative form. He ecclesia, church, or assembly or congregation. He elpis, hope. Exo, without or outside. Epi, with the genitive it's going to mean on, over, or when. With the dative it's going to mean on the basis of or at. And with the accusative it's going to mean on, to, or against. So a lot going on here with epi. Okay, make sure you make some flashcards for this one. Different ones for each case. Hemes, we, the nominative form of the plural first person personal pronoun. Ta thelema, will, desire, or wish. And notice this is another third declension noun. It's neuter. It's real similar to onoma, which becomes onomatos. This becomes thelematos. So put the genitive on there for you just to show some of those consonants that got dropped. Ide, see or behold, as though it's a command. Idu, also see or behold, very similar. So ide and idu, I'm trusting you can kind of group those in your head. They mean the same thing. They're very similar forms. Kalas, beautiful or good. Remember, we had agathos earlier, which meant good or useful. This is kind of a cousin to that word, but a little bit different gloss, a little bit different shade of meaning. He mater, mother, and we put the genitive on there as well. Matros is the genitive form, so you see that there's some changes going on that are there in the root that don't show up in the nominative. Ude, and not even, neither, or nor. Notice again we've got the u here for one of our negative not words here. Okay. Ha pater, father. Once again, third declension, showing you the genitive there so you can see just the stem changes that happen there, how nominative looks a little bit different than the rest of the paradigm. He pistis, faith or belief. Remember we had pistos earlier, which meant faithful as the adjective. Here the noun pistis means faith or belief. Ta hudor, water. Once again, there's the genitive for you for the third declension. Humes, you, plural nominative. And the way you can remember hemes and humes is this upsilon looks like a U. That's how we know this means you as opposed to we. Ta phos, light. And once again, the genitive there, photos. We get words like photon and photography from this word. Ta phos means light. He charis, grace, favor, or kindness. Also, third declension, we put genitive on there. Caritas is what it looks like in the genitive, a little bit of a stem change. Hode, here. And you now know 123 words. That's 61.42% of all the word occurrences in the New Testament. We are moving towards getting 2/3 of the word occurrences down. That is pretty amazing. So let's keep going. Keep practicing, friends. You got this.